What is up, DeJa gang? I am finally back with another video. So today's video, as you guys can see in the title, is a very serious conversation I feel that we should all have. What's going on right now with the rioting, the protests, the looting, everything, the racism, the crime that's been going on with the Latinos and the African Americans. I feel like it's time that we should start talking about this, especially with us being in a YouTube community. We're online, we're influencers, we talk about a lot. So yeah, let's jump right into this video. First off, honestly, how I'm truly feeling about this whole entire situation is just that my heart is honestly broken. Especially with me being a person that I am. I'm a Christian as well. So this is just up there. It's up there. Sorry, y'all, my head itch. But it's kind of hard to explain how I'm really feeling because I was once in those shoes. You know, so I grew up in the South. I was born in Springfield, raised in Atlanta, Georgia. Grew up in the South. I had my run-in experience of police brutality, and it was at a young age. And this is like a really hard story to tell right now because yeah, I get emotional. So that's the one thing we're going to try not to do, is to get too emotional today. My lips dry. Lips not dry no more. Okay, so let's get back into this video. And I'm sorry, y'all, about my lighting. I'm not so fond of it right now. And I was trying to catch a daytime lighting. And then I was trying to go downstairs and take my dad's lights, but he didn't put them all together and everything. So that's neither here nor there. But back to the story. So I've dealt with police brutality, and it was a very scary sight, especially at the age that I was. I was really young. I can't honestly remember how old I was when this happened. I just know I was at least 5, 6, or 7. One of them numbers, 5, 6, or 7. And I remember this vividly. I remember each part vividly. So I first don't want you guys to think that I'm over exaggerating. I don't want you guys to think that I'm trying to do this for views or likes. This is my story that I finally decided to tell, that I know a lot of people don't know about my story. And it's not just mine, it's also my father's story. It's mostly his story, but you know, I was there. I was a part of it. It's also my story as well. So he picked me up from school. We're heading home. Mind you, we stay in Georgia. And we stayed in apartments. So my dad's on the phone with my mom. You know, the little Nokia phones and everything. He's on the phone talking to my mom. I'm talking to her, this and that. I guess he doesn't notice that the police is behind us the whole time. So I guess apparently he was trying to pull us over, and my dad didn't see the lights, which he didn't. My dad's not the type that's a, oh, I'm gonna run away from the police type. No, my dad's not that type. He's not at all. He didn't do anything wrong in my eyes that I know of. But we're driving. I'm in the back seat talking to my mama. Ooh, hand the phone back to my dad. We get into the apartment complex. Mind you, the police is still following us. I didn't hear any sirens. I didn't see any lights. You know, I didn't hear anything. I'm in the back seat, in the car seat, with my seatbelt on. So as he keeps driving, we pull up to our apartment complex, and the next thing you know, we park the car, and the police officer comes up to my dad's car, yank the door open, and he just has his gun out like he's about to shoot. I don't know if this was because my dad didn't stop while we was on the road and he didn't pay attention and he wasn't looking or noticing that there was a police officer following us, but it was just crazy. It was so crazy. And all I could think of was, man, if this police officer would have pulled the trigger, he would have not only gotten my dad, but he would have gotten me too. Because we were sitting diagonal. My dad was in the driver's seat. He had me sitting behind on the passenger seat. And the next thing you know, I just hear is just, get out the car, get out the car. Ooh, my dad's like, I have my daughter in the car with me. I have my daughter in the car with me. And I just felt like the police just wasn't hearing it. So, mind y'all, I'm still young. I'm in the car seat. It's not like I could just unbuckle myself and get out the car and see what's going on. So I'm just in the back seat crying. I'm screaming, daddy, 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 just going crazy, just crying. Because I'm just trying to figure out, why are we getting pulled over? What did my daddy do? Why did you have to take your gun out? Why did you have to open up our door? Like, it's a simple roll down the window. Yes, officer. No, officer. I didn't see you. And that's what my dad was trying to tell him. Like, I didn't even see that you were behind me. And after that day, and now that I'm older and I saw what happened with George, and I just thought about his daughter, and when I saw the picture of his daughter, it's like, no, she don't fully understand what's going on right now, but she know her dad did make a difference. And my heart just goes out to her because, you know, she don't have her dad. And I feel like, as being a Black African-American female in this world, you need your dad. All females need their dads. Black, Mexican, Hispanic, Asian, everybody needs their dad. Like, it's just what it is, because your dad helps show you how to be raised, show you what type of man you want in your life, show you like, oh, I want somebody like my dad that's going to take care of my mama, that's going to make sure my mama and me straight. Like, that was just my dad's thing. He's always made sure me and my mom was straight, no matter what, if he didn't have it or if he did have it. So it's just, my heart just went out to that girl. Like, I had a breakdown moment 2 days ago. I'm talking to Bae on the phone and I just started crying, and I'm just like, I have to figure out, what is my cause going to be? What am I going to say during all of this? What am I going to do to help make a difference in all of this? No, I haven't thought of the plan yet, y'all. I'm still thinking about it. But I do want to do something to help make a difference. I don't know what it is yet, and I'm praying that God gives me a sign of what it is that I can do, because it's something for everybody out here to do to help make a difference, to help change. And honestly, it all starts with us. It starts within us. We need to come together. We have to act as a team. We need to, it just can't be just one whole group by themselves and the other whole group is just not for it. So I feel like, with me being on YouTube, me being an influencer, like, if anybody have any idea that y'all want to do, that we could all do together to help change what's going on, I am 100% behind it. what we finna do. What we about to do. Like, that's something that I've just really been thinking about. Like, how do I want to make a change? What do I want to do? What do I want to show people to help them get on the bandwagon? So, okay, let's quit doing this. Let's start coming together more. Because honestly, it all starts with us. That's why when people say, oh, Black Lives Matter, or no, all lives matter. Honestly, everybody matters. But right now, in this situation, yes, black lives do matter. And I'm just being honest, it does. Because I have to go out every day, and sometimes I do get scared. Sometimes I'm just in shock. Like, what is going on? Like, I still want to have a baby. I still want to raise my kids. And I'm just like, I don't want my babies in this world. But honestly, it's just been an eye-opener this whole entire time. These whole entire past 2 weeks has just been a crazy, eye-opening experience of what is really going on in this world. And that we really just gotta stop this senseless act. Like, the things that you do now are going to affect your future, if it's good or bad. So don't get me wrong. Even though I'm not out there protesting with everybody else, even though I'm not out there on the streets with everybody else, I can still help in any way. And right now I have a social media platform, so why not use my social media platform to help? Because I see all these YouTubers just steady just going on about their regular video. I couldn't even make my regular video that I wanted to make yet, because I'm like, this is important. This is something that my subscribers need to see that I care about, that is important to me, that it's just not, oh, I'm gonna let all these other people have their voice and not have my voice. Everybody needs to have a voice in this. Everybody needs to speak up. And it's time that we start speaking up. So, I know I didn't say this in the beginning of the video, but I just felt like this was so much more important. But if you haven't already, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure that you follow me on social media with Instagram, which is DeJa1, and my Snapchat is Dee.baybee, and my Facebook will be down in the description box below, and also my email as well. But yeah, and honestly, if you don't have anything positive to say, please do not comment underneath my message at all. Don't comment at all, because I'm just to the point where I don't want to argue with my kind. I don't want to argue with you guys. We shouldn't be arguing at this point. We should be coming together, trying to make a difference in this world. We shouldn't be arguing about who's right about Black Lives Matter or who's right about all lives matter. No, we all need to come together if we want a change. It's not this, oh, I'm gonna block this person because it is. Everybody has their own opinion. That's the other thing. Everybody has their own opinion on how they feel about the situation. Everybody is raised different from a different cloth. So some people grew up not looking at color. Some people grew up looking at color. And that's what I feel like everybody don't understand, is that everybody was not raised different. So you can't really get mad when people say their opinion. Yes, you can be upset, but at the same time, you have to, hold on, pause. Let me make sure that I got myself together. Let me remember I'm not perfect. Let me remember we're all brought up from a very different place, time, generation, everything. Everybody is not the same. Now, unless you brothers and sisters and you grew up in the same house, that's a different story. But I mean, it's in everything. And you have to remember that with everything, with relationships. Me and mine had to remind ourselves, hey, we're not bought from the same cloth. We have different ways of thinking about things, but at the same time, we can still come together with the conclusion from the situation. And that's what I feel like some people just need to look at, like, hey, we're not from the same cloth, but we need to some way unite together to show that no, we're not going to be silent anymore. We've done it with the peaceful protests all these years. Yeah, the looting part was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. It was a little bit funny, and it was just also sad. And that's just me being honest, because I feel like, I feel like they wasn't really thinking when they did it, because instead they kind of went to their own neighborhoods. Also, my neighborhood, like, no Walgreens is open. Clothing store is not open. Hair store isn't open. This is by my house, and I'm shocked Aldi's is back open, okay? But it's just really a lot. It really is. And then when you're seeing the Mexicans and the blacks getting into it, and I'm just like, we all then went through something that was very hard. Latinos, African Americans, like, we shouldn't be fighting each other. We really shouldn't. We shouldn't be killing each other. We shouldn't be shooting at each other. It shouldn't be no GD this. No, it should be everybody coming together. It really just should. And it's just sad that we don't have those type of leaders out there no more like that. I'm just being honest. Nothing's organized fully. And it just seemed like we're just all honestly not under one accord. And I feel like we should all be under one accord if we want to make a difference, if we want to make a statement, if we want to make a stand, if we want to let the government know, the white people know, the police, the military, and Trump know. We're for real. We're serious. We're tired. We are extremely tired. Extremely. It's about a handful of African Americans that work at my job. I work at Costco, a business center, off Cicero, where all the crazy stuff be going on at that. So for me to make it to work these past 3 days with everything that's going on, all I could do is just thank God for covering me, because baby, let me tell you, your girl was scared. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I didn't really even feel comfortable going to work. But me thinking, I'm like, look, Dej, I know we ain't feeling so comfortable about this right now, but baby girl, we gotta make our money. We still gotta go to work. We still gotta do what we gotta do, because we still got things that we still want to do once all this stuff is over with. Even though it's never going to be over with, but once it dies down, it's still stuff that I have to get done. It's still stuff that everybody has to get done. But once again, y'all, it starts with us. It really do. So if y'all, again, have any type of idea, any type of way, fundraiser, something, comment below. Comment below, because I really do want to do something that helps. And don't forget, you have a voice, you got a voice, you got a voice. Everybody has a voice in this. Just don't stay silent forever. And I had to remind myself not to stay silent forever, but I also had to process and think of everything that I want to say. Make sure I come correct, because this whole ordeal is just, like I said, heartbreaking. It's, especially to me, it's just very heartbreaking. It breaks my heart. So yeah, y'all, I'm not gonna let this video go any longer. We're about to be 21 minutes in. I don't even know if y'all guys gonna want to watch the whole 21 minutes, but for me it was worth the talk, and I hope you guys take something away from this, that no matter what ethnicity, I hope I said that right, no matter where you come from, baby, we're human at the end of the day. We're not perfect. We all make mistakes. But there is a thing called right and wrong. And there is a thing called racism. And it's still out here. So let's just remember, how would you feel if the roles was flipped? That's my spiel. That's my piece on this today. So y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you want to. It'll be on all platforms as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for hearing my story, even though it wasn't that long, but it's something that relates to this situation, and it's something that was put on my heart that I should probably share. So yes, love you guys. See y'all in the next video. By the way, Thursdays and Fridays will be the days that you guys will be seeing new videos from me. So be looking out on Thursdays and be looking out on Fridays for brand new videos. So yes, love y'all, DeJa gang. Peace out. See y'all in the next video.